The 12 gates are not chakras. They are associative light body fields that move in and out of the chakras. The 12th gate is supernal. It is not the same as the 11. The 11 are initiatory process. The 12th is manifold. It is manifesting. It is making aware. All the 11 come into synchronization at the point of entering through the 12th gate. The 12th gate enters the manifold for ascension consciousness. Entering this gate, the initiate is quickened to his/her divine signature of light, which is a fractal of the planetary light signature. Such an entry moves the seeker beyond the forms which they have used to anchor themselves into time and space. It takes them to the brink of no thing, only to then reveal to the mind a new paradigm of dimensional awareness. The 13th power is the capstone, the ignition of all 12 gates through the crown chakra. That is the 11 gates, and then moving into the aperture, which is the 12th gate supernal, the manifold for ascension consciousness. This ignition brings about a radiant opening of the 7 chakras to become full-blown 72-petaled rose mystica, lifted up into the Metatron full light spectrum of the 144-petaled lotus. The Temple of the Risen One acted as an earth resonator for this process of gates to attain the sublime 13th empowering moment. It still is operative within the morning star, its etheric template. Thoth informs me that many earth-incarnated souls are now moving through gates within the temple of the morning star. At this stage, you should have gone through the 11th gate process in my video series. And now you stand before the 12th gate. To carry you through the 12th gate, up to the experience of the 13th power, we are going to use the Eye of Horus process. I created it in a previous video, but I'm recreating it here because I wish to include the interface with the 13th power. Within the context of the inner planes work we are conducting here, the Eye of Horus is a gateway to your multidimensional being. All souls exist on several dimensions at once. By connecting consciously to these dimensional parts of your soul self and integrating them into your field by creating a Merkaba or light transport vehicle, you are then able to receive a direct signal of their oneness in your all-being. To engage the Eye of Horus is to move through it into your multilineal star stream. This is the hierarchical matrix of your soul in its interdimensional positioning through time and space. You are now ready to reconnect consciously with several facets of your multidimensional self. The first step in this direction is to relax your physical body and move your consciousness through the star-encoded chambers of your cells and into the crystal spirals of your DNA. Now that you are inside your own star cell being, transfer this consciousness cell into the temple of the morning star. See yourself as pure star energy. You are within a chamber of the temple of the morning star that is composed entirely of alchemically transformed clear crystal. Laser inscribed on the stellar floor are the patterns or constellations in the future Capricornian age. Find your star path on the floor and move your energy body in order to hover above that star configuration. Suspended from the ceiling of the chamber is a large Horus eye, laser carved from an emerald. This eye beams a ray of golden light into your auric field and transforms your energy body into a holograph of your fourth dimensional form. Take a few moments to see this being which you are in the fourth dimension. Move your consciousness into that holograph and experience the thoughts and the knowing of this higher aspect of your soul self. Accept it into your conscious memory patterning. Now the holograph shifts in frequency, and your energy body leaves the fourth dimensional projection and moves into a fifth dimensional imaging of your soul. Experience through remote viewing the fifth dimensional form that is you. Commune with it. Enter its perceptions. Note which form it chooses to reveal to you. Accept it into your conscious memory patterning. See now a trinity of holographs, all operating in harmony within your energy body. These are the fourth and fifth dimensional forms coexisting with your third dimensional self. It is important to allow these fourth and fifth dimensional beings to integrate within your 3D experience. See them moving in and out of your star cell field in a rhythmic pattern. Feel the rhythm of that pattern as it moves with greater rapidity through your field. Now the pattern and rhythm has reached its maximum vector of interdimensional frequency, and a flashpoint occurs. Experience this brilliant burst of light in your energy body. This flash is the moment when the Merkaba, or light transportation vector, has connected with time-space to carry you through the Eye of Horus. This is the 13th power being embraced. Just as you move through the eye, the light vector you have created in your energy body disperses in an even flow throughout your entire physical system. Feel the bliss of unilateral energy flow in every corpuscle and cell of your body. And so, the 13th power has been received, at least within the balance of this video process. So what does that mean? Does anything seem to have changed other than perhaps a little more inspiration or direction given? Well, according to my Thothic insights, if you really engaged this video, and indeed the whole series, the 11 Gates series, and then this one up to this point, within your resonating field, that flash has entered, kind of like the sperm swimming into the egg, in a sense, because you have been fertilized with this light program. But, as we all know, just to be fertilized is not enough. You have to go through gestation, and you have to give birth. And there has to be a live birth, a healthy child that is entered into the world state consciousness. So while it may seem that there's still a road to cross, and there is, you have the potential in your being to accelerate this path or not. What is that spark doing in your being? It's like you've swallowed the seed. It's in your system. It's like a light quantum particle. And indeed, it's entered into your Imstra molecule, which, of course, as we explained in the series, is a quantum field unto itself. So the seed, the quantum seed, has been taken into the quantum field. The Imstra molecule, that is your determining energy field for everything you are as a divine being embodied in the flesh. So take that little spark and know that it is being incorporated through the Imstra into all of your body, all of your energy fields. But that's not enough. You have to engage it. You don't have to do so with hours of meditating or focus or fasting or anything like that. But you do have to engage it with integrity, with dedication, and with knowing that even when you're not thinking about it, you're intending that it will be working for you. If need be, you can listen to this video again, this particular one, and let it infuse you again and again and again. Or not. You can use other means to do so. You can take it into your own experience and work with it in your own way. Like anything that I give you in all of these videos, or lessons, written or otherwise, you need to engage it, and do so continuously. And by that, I don't mean that you're constantly thinking about these things and constantly meditating on them. We all have full lives, and we have lots of activities, and you have other spiritual lessons and interests that draw you outside my work here. So I'm not saying that you have to just dedicate yourself to this study. All I'm saying is, when you swallow the pill, make sure that it's very organic and that you give it a blessing that it's going to perform these functions. And within the period of a week or two, in that time frame, every day or so, you think about it again and you reinforce it. And maybe a year from now you come back to this video and you play it once again and you reinforce it again, if you're drawn to do so. It's something, like everything else, that has to be on some level engendered, worked with, interfaced again and again in some way, even if it's just thinking about it for one moment, a week from now, 4 days from now, 5 minutes from now. As you see, it's all, we think of it as linear time, but it's all a flowing field. And any point in that flowing field that you touch upon it, you can change that field to operate for you in the now. And so now, just take 3 slow, deep breaths into your solar plexus and out your third eye. Simply relax and float a while to the end of this video.